Is that mine? Well, it's live now. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching JGTechBlog. How's it going, everybody? This is your boy JG, and we got SMT Nation, SMT Sneed. How you doing, brother?
What's up, man?
It's good to have you on, man. And
Thanks,
so
bro.
we got some exciting news. Basically, this is somewhat of a leak. I don't know what you could call it. I'll let you guys come up to the conclusion because, I have the Metro PCS website right here, and we actually can't see anything about that. I've looked online. I've actually went into a store, and nobody's talking about this. So I was like, you know what? Let me make a video and speak to you guys about it. And shout out to the person that actually gave me this info. I guess it's not accessible, but now you guys are the first to know. Okay, so let's get down to the details. By the way, for the people in the replay, I appreciate it. This is a live stream, so this is going on live right now. And after I give you guys like the gist of what's going on, we will go into the comment section and see any questions you guys might have. So this is what's going on. About a week ago, I did a video in regards to why. Give me a second, actually. Let me change the microphone because I know it's not on the Yeti. It should sound a little bit better. Do you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what happened is we talked about a week ago how the downturn in sales, or I expected there's going to be downturn in sales in Metro PCS or in prepaid carriers in general because of the phones becoming so good. You remember that video when I did it with you, Sneed? And I was thinking, you know what? Because phones are becoming so good, people are less likely to be upgrading their phones. And I guess because right after we did that video, now we've got something that kind of like my speculation, what I thought, it turns out to be true. Because this promotion is if you're an existing customer with Metro by Tmobile. And another thing we always talked about is why doesn't Metro give people that are customers some deals? It's always giving deals to the new customers. It's always nothing that gives kind of loyalty. And this one, I want to say, is as good as we might want it to be, but it's a step in the right direction. Okay. And basically, if you go in today, tomorrow, we don't know the end date for this promotion yet, but if you go in and you get an upgrade to your current phone, no matter what phone it is, a second line would be free for life. You guys heard that correctly. It's free for life. I honestly, when I heard that, I was like, what? Is that possible? Because if I show you the website right now, if you go on there, I think the plan that they show is, let's go to the plans. Payments. Where do they have it? Yeah, shop plans. If I'm not mistaken, it's $40 and 10 gigabytes of high-speed data. They also probably have a $30 plan that doesn't show up on here that I've seen only
5 gigs.
Yeah, with 5 gigs. So, but take that with a grain of salt. Let's say they only have the $40. So you have that $40 plan, and you go in there and you upgrade your phone, and you add an additional line. So you're getting 2 lines for $40, right? So 2 lines for $40, and the second one is free for life. You don't have to pay on it. So you're like, okay, there must be a catch. What are they doing to get that promotion? And they've never done anything like this before. This is the first time I've seen them give a promotion like this. And so the way it is that they give you talk and text, but they only give you 2 gigabytes of internet. That's the catch. You don't get that.
Got
Yeah.
you. So it's unlimited call, unlimited text, 2 gigs of data.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you a rundown on this, JG, what this could be.
Okay.
One of the things that T-Mobile was promising in the merger with T-Mobile and Sprint was that consumers that qualified as a low-income family were qualifying for a similar scenario where they were basically giving you talk and text and 2 gigs of data. And each year after that, they'll increase your allowance to 2.5 gigs. So after 3 years, for example, you would have, 4 gigs of data per month. But these aren't high usage lines.
Yeah.
These are lines that offer some connectivity, call, text, a little bit of data. You know what I'm saying? So good for somebody who's always on Wi-Fi, good for a younger kid, who just first phone, first line kind of deal.
Yeah.
maybe it's literally just to run a couple of apps, and not YouTube and not a video intensive application like Snapchat or anything like that. But I feel like the move that we heard about from the T-Mobile side a few months ago, lining up a little bit here on the Metro side, as it is prepaid. These are consumers that may be on fixed income or less expendable money towards wireless.
Makes sense, because the Obama phones and I think they're called the Lifelines phones or stuff like that.
And they were always supported by Sprint.
Yeah.
Right.
So the difference, though, with this, I don't think you need to give them proof of you being on like the low income bracket or anything like that. This is just
T-Mobile said that. T-Mobile said the same thing. It's for anyone. Anybody could sign up for this line. Start with the 2. Yeah. And it's for life. So that means, but I think it only goes up to like 4 gigs max. Like, how you can earn more data.
Yeah.
But like,
regardless, I think that's still, because the ones with the Obama phones, they only, I think, give you 1 gig. And the thing about it, their phones, I've seen and heard that they're crappy. They're not really good. Like, they're really, really old phones, like cheap, kind of like Alcatel ripoff phones or something like that. So this is, you're able to get an iPhone on this. And so this is the other requirement that they need. You need to be either use your old phone that's from Metro PCS
BYOD,
or your BYOD. Bring your own device. So that's an iPhone that's unlocked. That's an old Android. It can be unlocked from any carrier. That's the bring your own device, the BYOD. And then if you have an old Metro phone that you've used. So I feel like this is what they're doing. Like, this is perfect. We can get people to come in and upgrade their phones. And it's like entice them to kind of get an additional line as well and keep them on the go. The phone that you used and you upgraded, right? Because now you have let's say you were using this phone. You go in there, you upgrade to, let's say, a Galaxy S10. And so you have this phone that has no number on it. You can add this one onto your account. You have to pay $15 activation fee or reactivation fee. You can use the same SIM card that's on that phone. And so you don't have to buy another SIM card. So if somebody try to get you like, oh, you got to buy another SIM card. No, you can use the one that was already on there, only if it's not expired. So the only thing about that is that you're not eligible to upgrade. So let's say you got that phone on your additional line. It's free. Come 2 months, you break it. You walk in there and say, hey, man, I'm trying to upgrade. You got to pay full price for a phone that's at Metro. You won't get that. You're not going to be eligible for that 90-day upgrade policy that they have for their customers currently.
So it's a service line promo that does nothing on the device side, because traditionally, everything with Metro has been on the device side. How do they get customers to switch? We give you a free phone. How do we get you to switch and port over from Boost? We're going to give you $100 off of this LG. We're going to give you, $100 off this A whatever series Samsung. So this is actually doing the opposite. This is approaching service as opposed to the device.
Correct. Yeah, I've actually.
It's actually designed to reduce churn.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking about, because they've always kind of focused on the hardware. They've never done this where it's on the service side. So this is interesting to see. It's a good sign, because hopefully, like I said in the beginning, they now can look at their customers that they have and hopefully do something for them that are there long term. It's funny. I was doing a search online, and on Reddit, there's a group for people that have Metro PCS, and people that are watching right now, if you guys can go join there. What's interesting is that somebody posted about why doesn't Metro kind of appreciates customers that it has and this loyalty for those that have been there for a long time, and kind of give them an incentive to stay with them by giving them a hookup. It was interesting to see the comments that were replied to that guy's post as being, you're greedy, you guys already have enough, this and this and that. And I was looking, I was like, okay, I guarantee those people are dealers.
Right.
They're not just regular consumers. And they were talking about how, well,
what if the dealers were rewarded on retention and customer care as opposed to churn and porting in all the time?
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, because then, because right now what they're doing, and we've talked about this before, is it's kind of like an incentive for the dealer to help this revolving door or this churn to keep on going. And so if there was an incentive to kind of give the dealers a reward for having the customers being on that retention and staying, that, you know, that might do some change. But it was interesting to see that, because you have somebody who's saying, hey, why don't you guys, let me see if I actually can pull it up for you guys can see. It was Reddit. Do you use Reddit, man? It's kind of toxic over there, though.
No, I don't.
Let me see. Metro by T-Mobile. There it is. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, there it is. Do Metro PCS deals for existing customers no longer happen? And so I'm not going to read some of those lines. I don't want to be demonetized, but they're saying that basically they're already giving you guys, like, at this 90-day mark, you're already getting an incentive to kind of get this low price and all of this. So what else do you guys want more? They're already giving you, you're saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars just being with Metro compared to being with other carriers. Anyway, so this is the promotion they currently have. While we're on here, I'm going to just mention they do have another promotion for those that don't know about it, about buy one. And I'm going to go more in depth tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a video comparing the promotions from Metro and Cricket. But they basically have a promotion going on if you port in. This is not for existing customers. This is just for people that are trying to move over to Metro PCS, which is pretty cool. I think it's not bad. You get an iPhone 7 for $49, and you get the second one for free. Okay, here's the thing though, and they don't put this anywhere on here. And when I walked in there, when I asked, they do have a certain limitation, which is you have to be approved by them. So what is their
Have to be approved?
Yeah, by them.
So what are their standards or their requirements?
Exactly. Nobody knows. So you go in there. I'm sorry, you don't get approved. So what happens when you're not approved? You still get a promotion, but it's not going to be $49. So the iPhone 7 is going to be $99, and the second one is not free. You still got to pay another $99 for it. So yeah, there's that. And there's some other stuff. They also have a $65. If you ever want a tablet, they give you like a free tablet, but also as a catch, you got to read the fine print that you have to pay for that tablet, and then they reimburse you with a rebate. So there you guys have it. Let's go ahead and look at the comments. Do we have any questions? Shout out to everybody that's here. Raphael, Ben, Joel, K-Deuce, James. There's a lot of new names actually here. Matthew, Peter, good to have you on here, man. I think they do have a $30 plan. That'll be interesting if somebody's on the $30 plan and they add the line. So it's going to be having 2 lines for $30. It's actually not bad at all.
I think it's interesting. They'll still allow you to do this and even mess with upgrades as long as you're willing to pay, you know, the associated fees. You know, you're just not going to get as sweet of a deal on the devices.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Boost is offering 30 gigabyte hotspot on 4 phones for 100 when you switch.
Do you have any moderators in here, JG?
Raphael? Is he in there?
Rafi, bang the hammer on Joel. Just bang it on him. If you want, just give him a concussion if you have to. Drop that hammer on him.
All right. Okay, so they're hoping that 2 gigabyte gets burned up and you buy more data every month at $10 for a couple of gigabytes. Thank God. Actually, this is a good thing. He's saying that maybe they're trying to get people to burn through their data and then they add on more data by paying that $10. But here's the thing. I don't think, and this is a good question, I got to look into this. You might not be able to even add data, because I remember the guy was telling me you can't get any perks. They don't give you like kind of Cricket. They don't give you not Cricket. What was that? Amazon. And those perks that they give you, you can't get them. And you also don't even get any hotspot or anything like that. So yeah.
I don't think this is a line add-on that's designed to give anybody some type of a replacement for a standard unlimited line. It's not that type of thing. This is somebody having an extra line in a use case scenario where it's a lightweight connection.
Mhm.
This is not for any type of heavy lifting or heavy
Yeah.
usage of social media or anything like that. This is a bare bones plan. It's talk, text, and a couple of gigs of data. And it's not even designed to really get you upgrades that are in any way, shape, or form a substantial move towards a different device.
Yeah.
But it's something that no other carrier is doing.
Mhm.
So that being said, it may get some traffic into stores. It may get some people asking about it, and it seems like a nice little perk as a Metro customer to make you add a line and then get a second one maybe as well. The
Exactly.
next time you go in or something like that.
Yeah, and like I said in the beginning, I kind of felt in the beginning when I seen that is they're probably seeing a low turnout of people upgrading their phones, and so this might, like you said, kind of bring people in. Anyways, I did want to keep this very short. Thank you for everybody that did join and check this out. If you guys have any other questions, leave them down in the comments, and we'll probably get to them. Stay tuned, hit that notification bell because I'm going to be doing a video about Block Shaker. You came in here. We're just wrapping up, but we were talking about the Block Shaker as a dealer. We were talking about the promotion that I have at Metro by T-Mobile. Do you have any comments before we wrap up? Let us know real quick, Block Shaker, because what Sneed was saying is something pretty interesting. This is something where they add a line and they get the free for life. This is something that's connected to the merger where they said they were going to actually do this. So is this something that you know of, Block Shaker? Let me know. But yeah, so real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Sneed. If you guys don't know his channel, go check him out. SMT, he does some great content. We're going to have his link also down below. And he's going to do a video if you guys want more in depth and just a quick wrap up. You're going to probably do about this or?
Yeah. I'll probably put something together for this. What I'll do is I'll try to get everything systematically in a line so it all makes sense to people and then show people like what exactly is the deal itself, who it's for, and like what should our expectations be about it. Because like I said, anybody thinking that this is going to be a replacement for their unlimited data line, this is clearly not that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at the majority of the customers at Metro, this actually fits perfectly for them because that is the customer base, Okay. I haven't heard anything related to the mergers to keep current customers happy and get more for their money. And we'll end it with that from Block Shaker. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Just make sure to subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Don't forget to go check out and give some love to the SMT Nation. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
Peace.